So last night was the opening night for the 2017 NBA season, and I must say, between the first two games, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Boston Celtics, Houston Rockets, and Golden State Warriors, I was pretty much impressed. Pretty much impressed. Both of the games came down to the wire, and what I took away from the first game, I just want to talk about the Celtics. The Celtics look great. They have a nice young team. People have been saying that, but now the fact that I actually got to watch them play, not just a preseason, but an actual NBA game, and then you see guys like Jaylen Brown step up, 20-year-old kid. This kid is tough. The Celtics assigned him, or I'm gonna say Brad Stevens assigned him the role to just defend the best guy on the opposing team every night. And man, this kid steps up to the challenge with no complaining, no complaints. And I'm not necessarily going to say he gets the job done because, well, first of all, it's LeBron James. He didn't get the job done against LeBron James, but he sure as hell didn't back down. LeBron's gonna be LeBron. But I'm getting to LeBron a little later. I want to talk about Jaylen Brown. This kid is athletic. He doesn't mind guarding anyone. He finished with 25 points. Like I said, doesn't back down defensively. Celtics need to keep him around. And I tell you what, everybody will talk about Kyrie Irving or Jason Tatum. This kid will be a face of that franchise as well. If not the Boston Celtics franchise, he'll leave and be a face of a franchise elsewhere. With that said, Gordon Hayward left the game with 5 points after suffering a broken foot, which was a gruesome injury. It was reported that the trainers were able to snap it back into place. The Boston Celtics seasons could be in jeopardy, but now this is where Kyrie Irving comes into play. Can you really now carry this team? Can you really now carry this team? Because you haven't been successful doing it at your younger days in Cleveland, but then you're 25, not in your prime, about to go into your prime soon. Can you carry this team? Now this is where we all want to see Kyrie Irving step up and transform him to the MVP Kyrie. Will he have an MVP year? And my stat line for Kyrie last night, I think I had like 27 points, 5 and 7 or so for. I think he finished with 22 and 10 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but it's time for Kyrie to step up. And Kyrie he had a hell of a game. He was 22 and 10. He had some clutch 3-pointers down the stretch, and it was just his gem. You can tell, man. He was awesome and balling out. I wanted to see more, but I was still impressed with 22 and 10 in the first game against his former team, close game. And Jason Tatum, his game looks so polished. I didn't really watch him a lot at Duke. I'm not a Duke fan. I didn't watch the NBA preseason that much. I don't care about the preseason. It doesn't count. You're not playing against any All-Stars for that long. No one playing serious. The preseason is more for guys who are trying to get a job, trying to get a spot on the roster. But that said, his first game, like I said, he looked polished. His first NBA game, he recorded triple-double, 14 and 10, and once again the future looked bright for this team. Marcus Smart, however, on the other end, he had a great game, 12, 9, and 3, but I'm not just talking number-wise. I'm talking me out there watching him. Now, it's been reported early in the week that Marcus Smart and the Boston Celtics, they reached an agreement. They were going to reach an agreement on an extension, but now, the agreements and the talks on the extension had failed, and that led to Marcus Smart firing his agent and him pretty much just taking out his frustrations on the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. If you guys watched this game, I'm pretty sure everyone did. Every time Marcus Smart called for the ball or got the damn ball, he went on the block and he gave Korver work. He gave Tristan Thompson work. He gave every Cleveland Cavalier defender work except LeBron James, but the kid was not playing. I like that side of Marcus Smart. I'm still waiting for the Oklahoma State Cowboy. I'm still waiting for the Oklahoma State Marcus Smart to come out and play. Now, let me talk about the Cavs here. J.R. Smith, he struggled coming off the bench. He struggled again, what he was doing last year, missing wide open shots. This is why you're coming off the bench, because you're not hitting these shots for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and more importantly for your GM and your teammate LeBron James. You're not hitting the shots for him. The Cavs went ice cold after they come out of halftime where they was up, where they had an 18-point lead, I believe. And then it was to a point where I'm watching the game with my home, and they like, damn, these dudes are cold. Like Kevin Love missing shots, they rolled, missing layups, everything. I don't know what was going on, but this whole stretch, like 6-minute stretch, they were just missing. They were missing points. They were missing shots. And the third quarter was 33-18. All in favor of the Boston Celtics. So then came the fourth, and guess what? Oh well, Kyrie's the closer for the Celtics for the Cavaliers last year. Well, guess who closed last night? Guess who closed the beginning game of the season? LeBron James. LeBron freaking James, man. 13 points in the fourth quarter. He was no doubt. He was no question the closer for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He had 9 points in the last 5 minutes. And with all that said, it is still LeBron James' league. LeBron stepped up. He did what he had to do. And it was just amazing to watch. Like I said, the game was great. And LeBron, just LeBron, man. I feel like he got off to a great start for the season, and he's on the verge of MVP year. With that said, thanks for listening to Tell Like It Is Radio podcast, and please be sure to follow rockoutsd.com, and please be sure to follow www.biggerhoops.com. Be blessed.